Hey, what up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host. Let's get right into it. But before we do, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment, and if you want to know when the next video is going to drop, hit the notification bell. Well, like I said in my thumbnail, the New York Knicks is doomed. As long as we got this coach, Tom Thibodeau, we're doomed. The Knicks, first let me start off saying I did not want the Knicks to win the game, so I'm not really mad about how the outcome of the game. But what I am mad about is what happened. You know what I'm saying? We had a 21-point lead in this game. One would think we would win this game, but deja vu came again. Everybody remember last time we met the Brooklyn Nets, we had a 28-point lead and we lost. But the reason we lost this game is because of coaching. And this is the reason why we're in the position we are right now, hopefully in the lottery. This coach, I'm going to be honest with you, like, yeah, a lot of people, I heard a lot of people are sore and some people you want to blame. You got to hold the players accountable. Yes, this is true. You have to hold the players accountable. But like the old saying says, it all started at the top. It all started at the top, the head of the fish. Tom Thibodeau, the game came out, I mean, the Nets came out looking a little hot, but then the Nets went cold. But the Knicks came out looking good. They was moving the ball. The defense, they was switching. They didn't go into that ice, and they didn't go into isolation into the fourth quarter. Yeah, the fourth quarter, the beginning of halfway through the third quarter, which you start seeing the Knicks fall apart. Whenever we go into that defensive scheme of Tom Thibodeau, which I don't understand, don't work. The Knicks is doomed. Another reason I say that, because if you look at the players right now, Obi Toppin had 19 points, Jericho Sims 10 points, even though it was 35 points. And I think if Jericho Sims and Obi Toppin would have been getting more minutes throughout the season, I think that 10 points probably been 15 points. Jericho Sims, that is, he had a double-double. I think that would have been maybe not nightly basis, but it would have been, if we had 4 games out of, I say, 7 games, he'd been like, yeah, he would have had a double-double. But I think he'd been scoring in double figures as the season went on. And rebounds, I think he would have been a double-double, because that man is very mobile. He's active. He's only 6'9", but he get up. He has some spectacular dunks. If the Tom Thibodeau was to run plays for his centers like other coaches do, point guards, if we had a true point guard, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this again. Everybody's ecstatic over Emmanuel Quickly, 10 assists, that triple-double. That was a game. That's not Emmanuel Quickly staple. That's not what he's known for. He's a shooting guard, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping the Knicks do go out and get Ty Washington in the draft. Maybe we can get somebody better if we get down. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I ain't even going to mention names, because I'm not going to jinx the Knicks. But if we can, we got 2 games left. If we would have lost the last 5 games, we probably would have been in perfect contention to get a real good lottery pick. But let's get back to the main topic of this video, and that's that the New York Knicks is doomed. And that's next season. Yeah, I'm looking that far ahead. That's next season. Tom Thibodeau is not the coach for the New York Knicks. I don't think Tom Thibodeau should be coaching in the NBA. I think he would be a good assistant coach. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to defense, he'll be able to. Then again, no, because his defensive scheme doesn't even match up with the way the athletes are built today. It's not like when Derrick Rose first came in the league, and Joe and Nokeem, and when Todd Gibson was younger. Back then, they didn't have players that was 6'10" and 6'9". They did, but not many that can move and play the way that the players are playing today. The game has elevated. Matter yet, a better word, evolved. And you as a coach have to evolve with that mindset. Not go keep with this ice and isolation. And that's what killed us. Like I said, Barrett didn't have a very good night, but he continued to go isolation with him and Burks. Burks was okay. Burks shot 7 for 14 from the field. Burks has been efficient lately. Obi Toppin has been very efficient. I think Obi Toppin should have been getting more minutes throughout the season. That's why I made the video. Tibbs is stopping Toppin from popping. We need a better coach. But we already picked up that 5th-year option on this guy. And this is only his 3rd year, so we got 2 more years of this. So we're doomed. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the management is playing for a lottery pick. Because let me say something. The management, Leon Rose and company, have did a spectacular job when it comes to drafting rookies. Some players are a little undersized, I have to admit. But in free agency, they doomed us. There's no way in hell we should have gave Derrick Rose the money we gave him. Nor New Orleans, no well. I know a lot of y'all going to say we have to reward them. They got us to the playoffs. We didn't get playoffs in years. We had the 4th seed. But we had a shortened season from the pandemic. A lot of players didn't really want to play. You know, so you got to think about people mindset and everything and what went on last year, why the Knicks performed the way they did. A lot of teams were shocked. They had a lot of players in and out the lineup throughout the season with COVID, even this year. But mainly last year. So a lot of time we played teams and we got breaks with certain star players being out. And the Knicks played more as a team. We had players like, a lot of people don't want to, think about it, but Elfrid Payton wasn't a good scorer, but he was a good defender. So was Bullock. We traded him 2 guys in for Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker. We lost something on defense, but then we lost something on offense because the coach didn't even run plays for the 2 guys that we brought in. This is why we got to get rid of the coach, because he didn't want them, so you have a little hissy fit. You know what I'm saying? It's time for this man to go. And he's kind of like a legend in the NBA because he's been around for so long and on some championship teams and worked under some championship coaches. So the man is well respected in the league, and this is why he's, I guess, you know what I'm saying, get the leeway he does. I'm not going to get into the whole thing to Eastern Conference championship, which we was, if I'm not mistaken, but he still got out of here. When he came in and didn't perform the way that the management thought he should have, he got out of here. This coach is getting too much leeway. Too much. You know what I'm saying? He don't know when to sub players. He stick with players that shouldn't be on the court. I know that's basically, I'm saying the same thing, but in different words. But this coach got to go. And with that being said, I want everybody out there to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.